sarcophagus is a very good combination of the Chinese culture and the Western culture. From the far, it looks like a Chinese house with a big, typical Chinese big roof. And when you go closer to examine all the designs on the sarcophagus, you don't find any traditional Chinese motifs. All you find actually is the artistic style of Persian art and Buddhism art. So that's actually, it is fascinating. All the interesting or fascinating carvings all face inwards, meaning when the sarcophagus was closed as a box, all the interesting designs you won't be able to see by outsiders. So I sort of suggested to expand the sarcophagus so people can enter the sarcophagus so to sort of have an experience, you know, what it was like.
I went to China with my colleague Francis, who's a conservator. During the first week in Taiyuan at the Shanxi Museum, we unpacked existing crates and Francis did very detailed condition checks of the works. The main thing about having such heavy objects is the safety of the object within the crate. So we had new crates constructed just so that they had more support. With all the crates, it weighed about 5.5 tonne. We found out that there was a weight restriction on the plane and that we had to split the shipments in two. The install has taken about a week. The first day is always the slowest. There's a little anxiety about, well, how are we going to do this? This is the first time in a while that we've had to sling things and use rigging. So the smaller stones probably weigh about 250 kilos and the larger ones up to 500 kilos. So it was a matter of the installation guys devising a safe rigging scheme so that the works could be easily taken out of the crates, put into slings and using the forklift.
This is a very unique piece of artworks, and this actually hasn't ever been shown in China. Since it was excavated in 1999, it traveled to Metropolitan Museum, and a few years later it went to Japan and Korea. I was told this is going to be the last time it will be allowed to come out of China. So, so if you don't, you know, you're going to miss a very good opportunity to see it here. And if you think, okay, I go back to Shanxi to look at it, they may not be on display.